Happy New Year. Happy Saturday, everybody. What's going on? It's me, Big Philly, and Mr. Boss Man 407. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? How you doing, Mr. Boss Man?
Yo, Big Philly, I'm doing good, brother. Sorry for the couple week absence. As y'all knew, had some stuff going on. Things a little better now, though. And we are live on my TikTok channel. So from time to time, I'm going to have to give my comments some love because they're giving me love.
Sir.
Everybody on the TikTok, how you guys doing? Please be involved, be engaged in this. If I see your comment, I will display it. We will pull you up. We will let your voice be heard. I actually got a Tennessee Titans fan in here. Demo, what's up, brother? How you doing, Demo?
So, for
And
those of y'all who don't know, Mr. Boss Man 407 is a gaming TikTok channel. If you haven't yet, you have TikTok, go on and check out his platform, Mr. Boss Man 407. He also has a YouTube channel as well. So make sure y'all go hit that subscribe button to him and his channel and support that channel and help it grow, right? He does all different types of gaming, Fortnite, Pokemon, the Unite, right? Unite?
Pokemon Unite, yeah, Pokemon Unite,
Pokemon Unite, there he goes. Yeah, so different ones, different games.
Rocket League,
Rocket
Call of
League is
Duty,
another big one, Call of Duty.
Lethal
I played
Company.
with you. I've been on Call of Duty with you once or twice. So.
And guys, I am more than just a game streaming channel now. I have actually evolved to more than just gaming on my platform. We do bots battles. I host bots battles every Thursday. I host battle streams. We do a lot. We do a lot over there. So come
Yes,
on by and
sir.
check it out. I appreciate it.
What's going
Cruz,
on,
I do have I
Natasha?
do have a YouTube, but I mainly just use TikTok, buddy.
I'm assuming Natasha is Nene. I'm assuming. So, happy holidays if this is Nene. If it's not, happy holidays, Natasha. Okay, there you go.
Happy
Uh,
holidays.
happy holidays. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Share it to your friends, your family, any Dolphins fans out there, any football fans in general. This is not just a Dolphins channel, guys. This is a football channel. This is a fan channel. We do everything from football to basketball to trying to get hockey and soccer. We're doing gaming, which I'm hoping my friend, my buddy Lime Lord can start that up very soon. You see, I knew it was Nene. But this is not just a football Dolphins channel. This is a channel for everybody's for the fans. It's the channel that the fans are building, right? Or built. So, hey, well, with that being said, we are moving on to week 17. I have talked enough about the Dallas Cowboys this week. I have Dallas Cowboyed out. But, Mr. Bossman, I'll let you real quick because I know you haven't had the opportunity yet. If you have any points or things, takeaways from that game, I'll let you go ahead and air that out real quick.
Yes, absolutely. By the way, really quick, y'all on my side, please be sure to mash that like button, share it to five of your friends. You already know the whole ordeal. Hey, Big Philly might see some of the things that happen on our channel if we get the certain gifts. You already know what the Corgi does. You already know what the Galaxy does. You already know if we meet the live like goal. You already know if we meet the gift like goal. So y'all please be sure to be engaged, keep it going. No, Cruz, he is not a Cowboys fan. You can see he's a Dolphins fan, but we played the Cowboys, so we're wrapping up the Cowboys game in a nice little bow like a Christmas gift, and we're not going to open it anymore. We're going to throw it away because we beat the Cowboys. Now,
It's a regift. It's a regift. We'll
it's a
regift
regift.
somebody else.
So my take on the Cowboys is minus the one CD Lamb play, we shut him down. And it was a miscommunication. Anybody who has a set of eyeballs and a cognitive brain can look at that play and see that the both of those defenders were trying to they had a miscommunication on who was guarding Lamb, and obviously they didn't make that mistake again, which was great. And we kept the run at bay, and to only allow Dak Prescott to get 25 rushing yards when he is a passing quarterback, but he's also a scrambling quarterback. So to only allow 25 yards, I was happy with that. And you know what? I don't care that we won with a bunch of field goals. These are playoff caliber games. We're not going to dunk 70 points. We're not going to dunk 56 points. We're not going to dunk 30 plus points on a team in the playoffs. I mean, traditionally speaking, these are gritty games. And the fact is, our offense pushed the ball down the field. And besides Mike McDaniel going for it on fourth down when he should have just kicked a friggin' field goal, that's really my one only, about that whole game. We came away with points and we won the game. And honestly, Jason Sanders, my man, You knocked out a 57-yarder. You got a new career high. You knocked out a 54 and a 50-yarder, and you knocked down the game-winning field goal. That was an easy one. And before this game, I'm not gonna lie, when we were lined up and we had 2 seconds left to go in the game, I'm pacing left and right in my living room to the point to where my fiance was like, "Stop! You're giving me anxiety." And I was like, "I already have anxiety." So the fact that Jason Sanders won the game for us in all sense of purposes, our offense did their job, our defense did their job, but it takes our kicker in those situations to come in clutch, and he did. So, yes, I think Jason Sanders was absolutely amazing in this game. And I think he instilled probably 95% of the Miami Dolphins fan base, because we're going to still have those fans. He revived some faith and trust in his playability to kick the field goals when we have him out there.
I agree. The only thing was CD's long was 49. He still went. If you take that 49 away, he still went 60 yards receiving for about 6 receptions because he had I think 7 or 8 receptions on Sunday. So he had a decent game. It's not CD. I mean, granted, the 49 yarders what gave him the CD Lamb numbers. But yeah, I can see what you mean by them getting that one, letting up that one big pass play. Prior to that, they kind of did shut him down, even though he was there in key moments. And that's kind of where I disagree in a sense because he might have not had the numbers, but when they needed that first down, he was able to pick it up. They can rely on CeeDee Lamb to target CeeDee Lamb, throw to CeeDee Lamb, and pick up that first down to continue those drives. And that's what kind of was killing us. Even Ferguson, their tight end, had 4 receptions for 54 yards. So, they were able to move the ball to an extent because granted, they're going to move the ball, right? They're a high-powered offense just like ours. But nonetheless, I can see what you mean by, not letting up that big pass play could have easily have changed the narrative in that game for CeeDee Lamb. We'll move on.
And I have to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
And I am so sorry, Miami Dolphins Nation, that I did not mention this at first. Please forgive me from the bottom of my heart. That stop on the goal line.
Oh yeah, that was a nice stop.
Literally, that is why you do not give up on plays. You don't give up on drives.
That could have changed the whole momentum of that game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That touchdown. So
I
can really see that.
Because here's the thing. Here is the thing. Let's say they get those 7 points.
Right.
It's now 14 sits versus 7 sits. So, you know what? That in itself, like you said, Big Philly, that really, wow, yeah.
I can agree. So we're gonna move on to the Ravens. Our opponent tomorrow, 1:00. They didn't move the game. Good and bad. I was kind of hoping they did. I was hoping a night game, but it's okay. So Baltimore's favored by 3, -3. Obviously, they are home. I think that has a big factor into it. Injury reports leading into this game: Austin Jackson is questionable. Javon Holland questionable. Ramsey is questionable with the late entry on injury reserve on the injury report. But don't read into that too much. Cotton questionable. Liam Eichenberg questionable. Mostert with a knee questionable. Xavier Howard questionable, which I think he'll play. Robert Hunt questionable. I mean doubtful. I'm sorry. He is doubtful officially, so most likely will not be playing. And Jalen Waddle has been labeled out of this game. On for Baltimore, you have Stevens is questionable. Phillips is questionable. Hamilton, who I thought would be out, is questionable. I still think he may be out, but I guess that might be a game time decision. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Zettler, questionable. Flowers, questionable. And Mari Davis, concussion is out further which is their DB. So that's kind of where they're at with the injury report. I do see most of these guys playing. Kind of hoping X plays for sure because we could definitely use him in this game, especially with Javon Holland is the big one. I would love to see him back in the lineup alongside Elliott. which would be great. And if you look
Really
at
quickly, quick note: when you did
go
the
ahead.
injury reports, I displayed them on my screen so that they would pop up.
Perfect. Um, with that, kind of something a mental note to do, right? So we're 11-4, they're 12-3. Season performance. The Dolphins record versus the spread, 8-7. The Dolphins record outdoor, 10-3. Record in cloudy, 1-0, which I don't know what that's. I guess it's going to be a partly cloudy game or a overcast game.
It's Maryland. It's
Yeah,
winter.
I'm assuming it's an overcast game. Baltimore is 8-6 against the spread. And their outdoor record is 9-3. I mean, they're both out. They're both outdoor teams, so we don't really get a lot of game time in the dome to speak. But I guess that Vegas takes into account. So there's that to think about, right? When you look at league rankings, Miami is first with 30.9 points per game. Baltimore is fourth at 27.8. Other than that, Baltimore is first with points allowed at 16.3. Miami is 13th at 20.9. And Miami is first in total yardage and offensively. So this is going to be an interesting game because you got the number one points per against the number one points against, right? So Baltimore doesn't let up a lot of points. I think that Miami needs to kind of come into this like how they came in last year, contain Lamar Jackson. I think that's what killed San Francisco last weekend, in an impressive win. But in my opinion, the defense had a lot to do with that W against San Fran. Lamar still did his thing. I'm not taking anything away from Lamar Jackson. He did his thing. But nonetheless, 5 turnovers is still 5 turnovers. 3 or 4 of those turnovers were in the opponent's red zone or on their side of the 50. So, I mean, you're literally putting it on a silver platter for your offense to go in. All they had to do was score. So you got to contain Lamar Jackson. Don't let him roll out the pocket to be able to extend plays, to give his receivers time to come back or get open within the zone, because Miami is going to play zone again. Although I prefer Miami playing man, they're going to play zone. This defense that we're playing against is a zone personnel defense. So it's going to be interesting to see how they come about guarding Tyreek Hill since Waddle's out. But just because Waddle's out doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of speed on the field. We still have the cheetah. Braxton Berrios is pretty quick. Cedric Wilson is a quick guy and he's tall. Craycraft is quick and he's great in blocking. So we still have nice depth to replace Waddle. And obviously we saw what we did without Tyreek against the Jets. So why can't we do that with Tyreek without Waddle? So it's vice versa. I don't see this team stopping. I think they're gonna continue to build momentum after that Cowboys game, and we're gonna come into Maryland and wreck some shit up again, like we did last year, like we've had the past 2 seasons. So we've had Lamar's number the past 2 seasons.
We have, and I want to go ahead and piggyback on some stuff that you just said. I'm going to pull up our top offensive players. Guys, look at this. When you have Tua Tagovailoa, who currently has 4,214 yards on the year with 2 games left. Raheem Mostert, he has over 1,000 yards. And this is the same Raheem Mostert with Jeff Wilson that we were trying our damnedest to get Dalvin Cook, to get Swift. Was it Swift? I think it was Swift.
Swift, Dalvin Cook, and Jonathan Taylor were the 3.
We were literally trying
the 3 running backs we were linked to.
Yeah, and I think we even admitted that we were trying to get the Raiders running back too. So we really over
Josh Jacobs, yeah.
We showed absolutely no faith to our running back group. And guys, let me highlight Devon Achane right here, okay? Let me divide Devon Achane. He's literally played half a season, and he has 637 rushing yards. So you take him, if he's fully healthy throughout the whole entire time, he's mimicking Raheem Mostert's stats, guys. Okay? And Tyreek Hill, missed one game, and he is at 1,641 yards. Jalen Waddle, who unfortunately is hurt, like Big Philly touched up on, has over 1,000 yards, and he has 3 seasons back to back to back with 1,000 yards apiece. That's the first time in Miami Dolphins history, mind you. And on the defensive side that Big Philly just talked about, we're going to have to contain Lamar Jackson. That's the only way we're winning. The guy that we all entered the year basically saying we better get rid of him at the end of the season, Bradley Chubb, 11 sacks.
Well, people complain saying we overpaid for him.
Oh,
We
yeah,
overpaid in
absolutely.
the sense of
Because
compensation. We overpaid in the sense of contract. But you know what? Since Jalen Phillips, I mean, he started off slow, but he picked up, and he's having that similar year that he had with Fangio in Denver,
and here's the thing.
So
Here's the thing. I was one of those people. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. And then something happened. Fangio may have lit a fire in his rear end. Who knows? But the guy who we just paid this year, Zach Sealer, is showing up. And Christian Wilkins, as of entering week 17 of the National Football League in the year 2023, I am saying pay the man. You do not get rid of the pepper. You keep the salt and the pepper together. Pay
I like that salt
the
pepper. Keep it
man.
together.
And here's the thing.
I'll make
Yeah,
I'll make
as
a
Big
shirt.
Philly talked up. Well, that's what they call themselves, salt and pepper. So
Yeah, salt
I'm
and pepper,
just
keep
kind of
it
going
together.
with it.
You got to keep them together.
You
It's
gotta
like,
keep it
peanut
together.
butter
That's the
and
only
jelly.
way you. That's the only way you can keep eating them sacks, baby. Salt and pepper. You can't let it be bland. You gotta have salt and pepper. But
Well, I mean, it's still pretty bland. You gotta put some other
I
stuff.
mean, look.
Cayenne.
I know, but okay. I know, okay. But let's we're digressing. Let me get back on point. Big Philly, you touched up on it.
Yeah.
The Ravens won that game primarily defensively. The Niners made a bunch of mistakes. The Dolphins obviously paid attention to those mistakes, and I guarantee you, Mike McDaniel, the entire week. I guarantee you, the quarterback coach in the quarterback room the entire week, the wide receiver room, the running back room the entire week showed that footage and said, "This is how the Ravens took advantage. Don't make these mistakes." And I guarantee you that defensive Vic Fangio is yelling at our front seven. Look, under no circumstances you allow number 8 to go wide on you because he will take off. You do not leave him a gap. And it sucks we don't have Jerome Baker because I think he would be able to stop him a lot better than Duke Riley. Riley has been playing some really great ball, but as we all know,
But Riley has
Riley
speed. Riley has speed, and
he does, but he's better at
legs,
coverage.
so
He's better at coverage.
then maybe they leave Long as the spy and keep Duke Riley in the coverage.
I like that. And I really hope that Vic Fangio, do you remember when Michael Vick came back and he was doing great for the Eagles? And every time they tried to pressure him from his blind side and Vic would just take off to his favor side and throw the ball.
Right.
And finally, defense was like, okay, no, we're going to come for you this way, force you to throw this way and throw across your body. Now you're inaccurate. I'm really hoping that we are telling our guys to rush hard from the here's y'all's right side. Rush hard from the right, so we force Lamar to go to the left to try to throw across his body. See what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to keep him in the pocket. I don't care where
I am too. But if we
want him in the pocket, I want to force him to throw the ball. I want him to force him to throw a 300-yard game.
Oh, I do too. I do too. And we have the capability to do that because their top runner, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
That is the top runner for the Baltimore Ravens.
700 yards rushing.
Jackson.
700 yards rushing on the year, 3,300 yards passing, or 3,000 some change.
I believe the leading running back is like 400 something yards, 500 something yards.
Yeah, but you know what? They're running back by committee right now. They lost JK, which is their starting running back again to another injury for a season-ending injury. So I mean that has a lot to play with it as well.
It does have a lot to play with it, but the fact stands that's what we're seeing. That's what we're about to go into that stadium and deal with. As much as it, I feel for Dobbs. I hope he gets better. I hope he bounces back and has a great year next year. But that's next year. We're talking about 24 hours from now. Actually 22 hours from now. So all we have to we're going to stop
21.
their run game.
21, 3 o'clock.
I am very confident
Well,
that we're going to stop their run game. It's will we stop Lamar from running?
that's going to be
So
the biggest
contain.
question.
Contain, contain, contain. Look, I don't care if we don't get a single sack on the man, as long as we contain him, which most quarterbacks you go, really? 50 yards? That's a lot. Lamar Jackson, it's not a lot. If we can contain Lamar to under 50 yards, we have a very, very strong case of winning the game. Because that means we're forcing Lamar to throw. That means Jalen Ramsey, which I hope to God he plays because he popped up on the injury report Friday for that knee.
Yeah, but he'll be fine. I think
Um,
remember, they have to list anything now. Everything and anything they have to list. So I'm not worried about that. I wouldn't.
I'm gonna go over case scenarios here with him here in a minute though. But your only real threat is a rookie. You can stick anybody on Odell Beckham Jr. The guy, look, I mean, Hopkins is older and he torched us. So, but
But
Hopkins
he's
is
Hopkins.
he's Hopkins.
That's the
You
thing. He's
know,
Hopkins.
OBJ
You gotta
is a
respect him.
more fragile and slower version than Hopkins. OBJ can catch that ball like no one else. However, he's not going to be getting the
OBJ
targets.
is not who I'm worried about. I'm worried about Flowers.
I
I'm not
know,
worried about OBJ.
I know.
Um,
Same here. You
yeah,
double
I'm worried about
Flowers,
Flowers.
you trail,
Just stay
whether
zone. Stay zone with Flowers. You don't have to. We're going too far. We're going too deep into Flowers. Flowers is a rookie. Play him deep.
right.
You have your safeties over the top to protect to protect over the top. Same way that they would play us. It's the same
That's what I'm about to
concept.
say. Let
Like
me
play like Waddle. Think about playing Waddle. That's how you would play Flowers.
my theory, if Fangio's listening to me, is do what the Buffalo Bills did to Tyreek Hill. You zone him and then you pass him off and you go back to the undercover route. You make Lamar look for a hole to throw to Flowers, but by that time, AVG, Bradley Chubb, Zach Sealer, and Christian Wilkins is going to be hounding on you. So I do think that we have a strong chance as long as we execute fundamental football and keep Lamar behind the line of scrimmage.
So this just in officially, right guard Robert Hunt has been ruled out officially, which we already know. Because if he's doubtful, he's doubtful.
We kind of already knew that. For those
Yeah.
to remind, this is how his week has been. Did not practice, limited practice Friday. That doubtful, we all kind of saw it coming if you pay attention to the Miami Dolphins or to the NFL and the National Football League's injury report. Robert Hunt ruled out.
Yeah. So there's that. So I mean, but then again, we kind of knew that was coming. Like I said.
Yeah.
Given the fact that we let out 45 or 50 yards receiving to a tight end, another one to look out for is Isaiah Likely, who has stepped up big time for the Ravens in replacement of Mark Andrews. He is a physical tight end, big physical guy. He can catch. He can also block. So keep a lookout for him as a key component to the Ravens there, especially helping them throw off that contain. I do see a lot of nudging little I'm forgetting the word that I'm looking for. Like little rollout passes and stuff like that where they're pass blocking, a little chip block and then going out into chip block. That's what I'm looking for. Quick little chip blocks on the edges there to kind of push those D ends into and linebackers into these tackles to give them the opportunity to definitely break that containment. So keep a lookout for that. But he is also a very effective tight end in replacement of Mark Andrews, who's another big loss that they suffered a couple weeks back to a season ending. I think he tore his ACL is what I think he tore. But nonetheless, keep a lookout for that as well. So it's going to be a fun game, man. It's going to be a fun game, defensive game. I think that if Miami strikes first, if Miami can keep the gas, the gas on or the pedal to the gas, whatever, pedal down, whatever the other one call it.
Foot on the gas.
Yeah, foot on the gas. There it goes. That's the word I was looking for. Foot on the gas. Miami can run away with it, but it's going to be up to Miami's offense against its defense. are you gonna be able to move the ball downfield against this defense? And not only that, convert in the red zone against this defense. Miami is one of the top teams in the red zone right now offensively, and you're going up against a team that's only let up 16 points a game. So obviously, you need to be able to convert in the red zone. I mean, even against Dallas, we were like 2 for 3 or 3 for 4 or 2 for 4, something like that in the red zone against Dallas. So you got to be able to convert and come away with points every opportunity we get to push it forward. This game is so important. I cannot stress how important this game is. After losing Tennessee, this became a must win, in my opinion. Some people don't care about the first round bye. I personally do, especially how banged up we are right now. It'll be great to have a first round bye to give us opportunities to be able to get healthy going into the playoffs, which would be great. Not only that, it doesn't the Bills game doesn't mean anything basically by winning this game. I mean, it
Hmm.
does because you have to win that game because obviously the Ravens play Pittsburgh next, but Buffalo's game isn't for the division. That's what I'm looking for. It isn't for the division. I want to seal the division up today or tomorrow.
Yeah, and here's the thing about the next 2 weeks of football in the National Football League for these two teams. The Bills always have our number, and the Steelers always have the Ravens number. So you're absolutely right. This is a very pivotal game. This could really honestly determine, because if we win this game and somehow Ravens lose next week, and if we lose,
Then we
at
get
this
first
point,
round.
we need the Browns to lose next week if that
Yeah,
scenario happens. Because the Browns, oh my God, Joe Flacco, 36. You know what? We're not talking about the Browns right now. We're talking about the Ravens and Dolphins. But
he earned 300,000.
yeah,
It's coming back. He's
we
already earned 300.
if
75,000 per win.
yeah, I
Nah, we
mean it's incredible what the Browns have done. But we will obviously talk playoff scenarios maybe towards the end and kind of see what's shaking out. But definitely next week we'll have to talk a lot about playoff scenarios because that will be the scenario week about playoffs. But here's the thing for me. We've already punched our ticket. I want us to have a home game. I with you would love us to have first round bye. However, if I'm Mike McDaniel or if I'm Chris Greer, I am telling every single coach, including the head coach, look, scoreboard watch. Watch the scoreboard of these teams. If we win this week against the Ravens, next weekend, if we notice the Ravens are blowing the Steelers out of the water and we're losing to the Bills,
yeah, but
honestly,
they might be playing at the same time. So
well,
a lot of times when they have those type of scenarios, they put those teams in at the same time.
I understand that, but we can still be kind of having somebody on the staff going, "Hey, here's how this game is going. Look, this player's starting to get a little, beat up. Just take him out. If we win today or tomorrow, we are the AFC East champions. At that point, we will be the number 2 seed.
But the only thing is, if Buffalo wins this weekend, which they played the Pats, which I'm hoping the Pats play spoiler, right? Um, the Pats have the defense to do it. It's only if is their offense going to come through, because you're going to get a turnover from Josh. They're there defensively, so it's a matter of will this offense have a break, like a quick game, like a little glimmer of hope game. Um, if which I do think the Pats lose this game, but if they somehow win this game, it doesn't matter. But if they win this game, Buffalo wins this game this weekend. Let's say Miami comes out and wins this game.
We're
I
AFC East
the last,
champions.
yeah, we're AFC champions, which is fine. I don't care about score watching. I want to knock Buffalo out the playoffs. I want to win next week.
Oh no, I mean, again, I do too. Like, first and foremost, I do too. Like,
You don't
King
want to play Josh
Spooky,
Allen,
thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. I want us to win this game no matter what. I want us to win. I want us to win every single week of football from now until the end of the Super Bowl, okay? Like that's obviously the forefront of my brain. But I'm
right?
also thinking because I do agree with Mike from Dolphins, talk. I do think that I would rather have healthy players. Like, look, let's say we win next week, and then the Buffalo Bills give us such a hard time. We win next week as well, or this weekend, next week, but we lose key players.
Yeah,
Sure, we get the first round bye,
yeah,
but
but you got time to recuperate. You got 2 whole weeks to recuperate.
tell Javon Holland that, tell Jalen Waddle that.
Javon's gonna be coming back. Jalen should
Yeah,
be back
after a
by.
month.
I don't think it's gonna be that long.
Look, I'm obviously not trying to be a doomsdayer, but I'm obviously just giving scenarios here. Like if you had a blue pill, red pill for me, hey, first round bye, but your team's beat up, or hey,
But all due respect, we're winning right now, and our team is beat up.
yeah,
So I'm not. I
we have
rather.
depth.
We have a lot of depth. Exactly. I rather again, if you get regardless of whatever happens, I don't want to play. Somehow, let's say we lose this game. Now we have to play Buffalo.
Oh, at that point, yeah, we have
Yeah.
to.
Let's say we win this game, and for whatever reason, the chips may fall. Miami loses next week. You know who we play? We play fucking Buffalo.
Again,
I don't want to play Buffalo. I don't want to play them for a third time. I want to knock their ass out. Done. Go home. Go play golf. Go do whatever it is that you're going to do in the offseason. Enjoy. Diggs is probably out because all the drama is going to incur.
oh my God, I
I want to see the demise of Buffalo. That is what I want to see. I don't want them to have no glimmer of hope or life.
Well, I
None.
guess we are, and as Dolphins fans, we never thought we would ever say this in our entire lives, but we are the biggest Patriots fans in the
Don't
next
say that.
24 hours.
Some of those Twitter people, bro, they will come
Come at me. At
Yeah,
Mr.
I think it was Dave. I
Bossman407.
don't remember
Come
who it
at
was.
me. Come
Somebody
at
said
me.
that
We'll
the
have
other
a
day.
conversation.
No, I'll tell you what though. I bet I'll put some Hard Rock bets in already for New England to win that game.
Look, I want the Bills to win. I want the Miami Dolphins to win. Unfortunately, the Browns already beat the Jets, so this is kind of a must-win for us this week as well. Although if the Ravens win, I think they have the tiebreaker against the Browns, so at that point they lock up the number 1 seed no matter what happens with the Browns. But yes, we need to win this game. I mean, because obviously we beat the Cowboys, we beat a playoff team, but you still have Bill Cowher and all the people who, rightfully so, are saying that we have trouble against the road with a tough opponent. So let's knock that narrative out of the water. And look, I'm just saying it like this: if we notice the Ravens are losing next week, and if the Browns are losing, Mike McDaniel, whatever point in time you see that those two teams have lost, you're the number 1 seed. Sit the players. Sit them. Let the backups come in, have fun, and whatever happens, happens. But if our back's against the wall, obviously 1,000% full throttle with 2 tanks of nitrous just gunning through that engine.
That's what we have to do, bro. We have to, because if we continue, if we don't, dude, Miami has to win this game. It complicates so many things going into next week. Seeding is one of them that it complicates. You do not want to play Buffalo twice.
Not to mention the AFC East do or die, because Buffalo
and if
should
Buffalo
win that game.
if we lose out, Buffalo gets that home game. So now we're going to Buffalo to play that game. We can't lose.
We can't.
We cannot lose. We have to win out, bro. The chips have fallen to this point to give Miami the opportunity to control its own destiny. Right?
And
they need to step up and control their own destiny.
As of December 30th, 2023, 3:20 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, we do control our destiny. If we win out, we're AFC East and we're the AFC champions. So we are in the driver's seat.
Well, AFC East champions. We're not AFC champions. You gotta wait until,
Well, no, because if we beat the Baltimore Ravens, then
No, we're
Well,
just right now.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, we're the AFC East champions and we get first round bye. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
we're jumping the gun.
All right. Look, Mr. Bossman
You're
407,
woof.
Mr. Bossman 407, you ask any of my close friends, they'll tell you I from time to time say some really
Questionable.
interesting stuff
That
that
was
is
questionable take right
premature.
there. That was
So
questionable.
that was the moment. We got the
That was
moment out of the way. So let's go ahead and put it in the rearview mirror, and we looking forward.
yeah. Let's do that. I was like, well, hold up, wait a minute.
I mean, hey, you know what? I believe it. I believe we can be the AFC champions.
Oh yeah, I mean we have to. We got to believe we're going to make a run to Vegas, but nonetheless, we still got to take care of this first. That's the biggest thing. Taking care of this next opponent first. And again, it's Baltimore. So we did it last year. We did it the year before at home. Let's take care of business going into Maryland. And don't get me wrong, the Ravens are looking at this the same way. The Ravens probably don't want to see Cleveland. They don't want Joe Flacco to go over there and stomp their ass in Baltimore. Can you imagine that?
That'd be hilarious.
My God. Yo, I hope we win out, first of all. I hope Miami wins out. But I hope that the team Baltimore plays is Cleveland. Oh, my God. Yo, that would be the funniest shit for Joe Flacco to come into their building and knock their ass out the playoffs. Oh, my God. Oh, I hope that happens. That is a fucking story.
You want to know the one team I don't want to play in the playoffs? I think we have a chance against the Ravens, and especially since the Bills are having some turmoil, I think we have a chance to look. I'm gonna be honest, and I'll make a heat for it at Mr. Bossman 407. We'll have a conversation. I do not want to play the Cleveland Browns.
I'm here. My bad.
Oh, you didn't hear me, did you?
No, I heard you.
Oh,
It
okay.
still plays. Oh, I got a little check.
But yeah, I do not want to face the Cleveland Browns. Like, do I think Joe Flacco's steam is going to run out? Yeah. But that defense is going to carry him.
It's true. Maybe. We'll see.
And yeah, it would be absolutely hilarious if the team that Joe Flacco won the championship with, after they kicked him out, if he goes back there and says, surprise, I'm back.
For Lamar Jackson, I might add.
Yeah, for Lamar.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's Lamar Jackson. But
poetic justice would be on Joe Flacco's side if that game were to happen.
Ah, that'd be awesome. That'd be a funny thing. Tell me what you guys think on the comment section. I don't know, Nene, if you're still here. Wouldn't that be a great story for Joe Flacco to go into Maryland and just ruin Baltimore's chances for another Super Bowl run?
Guys, type in the comments, hashtag poetic justice.
Hashtag poetic justice. I like that. Hashtag comeback player of the year, in my opinion. Just saying. Just saying.
Hashtag revenge is sweet.
I'm going to stitch that shit and post that shit everywhere. So I'm going to do TikTok.
Also, by the way, just so y'all know, let's say the Miami Dolphins do happen to become the AFC East champions. I'm getting the AFC East shirt, and I'm wearing it for every playoff game that we remain in.
Well, if we become, I gotta make my payment.
If we become AFC champions, I'm getting that shirt, and
I'm getting it too.
I will buy.
They better get in plus size.
Right. I will buy an active player jersey.
Oh no, I ain't doing that
for the Super Bowl.
I ain't doing that. I buy custom. I don't buy player jerseys no more.
Oh, by the way, for Christmas, I got Ryan Tannehill, and it's signed, and I have the certificate. Look. Whatever. I'm happy to have it.
I have an autograph. I have a Tannehill autograph ball. Every time I do this, it does a check mark. It's hilarious. I have an autograph ball.
Oh,
you see? No, does it do down? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does.
Hey, that's cool.
But I have an autographed Tannehill ball. I also have an autographed Jordan Phillips ball. I have the Nick Needham autographed jersey. I have the Mark Andrews autographed jersey, and I have an Xavier Howard autographed jersey. Which, by the way, all three of those jerseys are going to be given away on free giveaways off of subscriptions. So make sure you guys tell your friends and family to like and subscribe because it'll be given away. Each one will be given away to a lucky subscriber to the channel. I think 500, 800, and 1,000 is going to be the three tiers.
And
I
also,
think
to subscribe is free.
Yeah, it's just free. You don't got pay. You don't got to pay no membership fee, no $9.99 for stickers. None of that. It's free, and you get free shit. Just saying. Oh, excuse my language. I'm trying to become PG. Trying to become PG because Phil got a filthy mouth. And oh wow, the Seahawks cut Frank Clark.
Oh, would you like to take a moment and talk about Russell Wilson?
Yo, what they are doing to this man is disgusting. Oh my God. Yo, that is so disgusting for the Denver Broncos to be doing what they're doing to that man. That man is a Super Bowl champion quarterback. The hell was that? All right, having fun there, I see. All over an injury clause that you already set up in his contract. You can't expect a player to come back and renegotiate a contract when he's having a decent year. He's having a productive year. He has them in the playoff running, and now you're gonna go and cut and bench him and then cut him. Because why? Because you paid him too much money. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. What do you think? What do you think Super Bowl winning quarterbacks go for? What do you think their going number is? So,
Nick, what's up, Nick? Welcome in, Nick. Missed you, brother.
My poetic justice. I was talking to my wife about this last night, and I was like, we're talking about teams that he could possibly go to, which I'm trying to get my wife to do these videos with us on TikTok, but that's a whole other story. She needs to do it. She's actually getting pretty knowledgeable in football, which coming from where she was to where she is now is great because it's been years trying to get her into football. But nonetheless, what we're talking about, I was like, you know what team I would love to see him in? The Raiders. The Raiders.
Hey, Nick, we are just talking Miami Dolphins football. This is the Miami Dolphins FanTalk Network podcast.
Do y'all feel what I'm saying right now? I don't know.
You know, it's funny because
the Raiders. Can you imagine
hilarious.
Russell Wilson spanking that ass twice a year? Oh my God! Please cut him and let him end up in Vegas. And with him and it's basically similar to what he had in Seattle. He just needs a speed guy because you're gonna have Devontae, similar to DK, if not better, depending who you ask. So that'll be a great opportunity because most likely Pierce, their interim coach, is in the front running to become the new head coach for the Raiders. So you're gonna have a physical defensive team. Why not put Russell Wilson there? It fits him perfect.
Yeah, Nick, I know you're an Eagles fan.
Eagles suck. Just saying.
Well, we'll talk Eagles if it comes down to the Super Bowl and us. But that would be amazing if that happened. Although I could more because if what is it, O'Donnell? Whatever his name is. O'Donnell.
Yeah, you talking about Super Trooper? I call him the Super Trooper.
If he continues to play ball, they're gonna at least let him audition for a QB1.
O'Donnell,
which they won't exactly try to go for that much of a paying quarterback. Yeah, Nick, let me know, man. Maybe you, me, and Crafty can all get on together, man.
You don't think Aiden O'Donnell belongs in like the movie Super Trooper? Just saying.
Look, you bring in a Super Trooper a lot. That's showing your age, brother.
So.
No, I think it fits. Just hope he doesn't do friendly fire. But it is what it is.
Let me see. Hold on. I want to look him up. I want to look up a picture of him right quick. Hold on.
Jeff, welcome in, Jeff. We're talking Miami Dolphins football. Crafty, thank you for the roses and the gifts. Go, Crafty. Shout out MVP Crafty right now. Team bracelets, help. Team bracelets if you can.
This dude looked like he a Florida State trooper.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, he looked like a Florida. First of all, any dude with a
I'm
mustache
out.
is bag. Yo, the dude looked like this was a state trooper graduation photo, ladies and gentlemen. This dude is a super trooper, aka Florida State trooper, and he probably in one of those cities up there like Lakeland or like up there in the middle of the boondocks somewhere in the middle of Florida that I don't even know. Somewhere by over there by Mr. Bossman. You know, the guys that be sitting there on Turnpike hiding in the
Oh my
bush.
god. 408. 408 and 417.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I hate all the mofos. Just saying.
All right, Big Philly. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for a can of worms? Nick just posted, when's the last time y'all went to the Super Bowl? You want this smoke or you want me to have this smoke?
I'm just saying, I wasn't even in my dad's testicles yet. But nonetheless, I digress.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I will do, guys, before I say my piece, put hashtag poetic justice in the comments, okay? Put hashtag poetic justice in the comments and I'll answer your question. On the YouTube, on the TikTok, put hashtag poetic justice before I answer this question. I'll wait. You want me to answer this question, Nick? You'll do it. Angie, welcome in, Angie.
A long time ago. Put it this
Hashtag
way.
poetic justice.
Put it this way. They made a Jim Carrey movie the last time we went. Did we even go that time? I don't even think we went that time yet.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. It was bullshit. It was fake. It was fiction.
Nick said nope. So here's the thing. The last time the Miami Dolphins went to the Super Bowl was, I believe, in the 80s. And the last time we won was 50 years ago. 50th year anniversary. And we are on the strongest run we've had in a long, long time. So, hey, you know what? I got a hashtag poetic justice. So, Jeffrey, this answer's for you, brother. Because of you. It's about time. Yeah, you're right. And you know what? I am very happy the Eagles beat the Patriots that one time you guys got the ring with the backup quarterback with a makeshift play. Good job.
Before the 2000s, did the Eagles ever win a Super Bowl? Before the 2000s? I don't know. Did they? I'm just curious. Not that I'm trying to say anything bad, but just saying. I don't remember. Let me know in the comment section, y'all. Did the Eagles ever win the Super Bowl before the 2000s?
I'm surprised I haven't got an answer from Nick yet. Crafty could answer. Crafty, worry about your Steelers. They're holding on. They're holding on for dear life. And I believe
Eagles
are the Steelers.
Oh no, they did. They won 3 NFL championships, the Eagles. 1948.
Okay, that's not the Super Bowl era.
1949 and 1960.
That's minor league era of national
football.
So
before the Super Bowl era, they'd never won a Super Bowl. And then they won one Super Bowl in 2018.
2018.
So go fuck yourself.
We got 2 rings. They're very old. They need to be dusted every now and then.
No, they're definitely.
But you know, we're
they're being dusted and polished.
You know what? Everybody who's watching this on YouTube, watching it on Facebook, watching it on Twitter, whatever, watching it on TikTok, save the receipt. Turn it back to me in February. Miami Dolphins punching their ticket.
Whoa. We just had this conversation, Tyler.
Yeah, but I knew what I was talking about this time.
We just had this conversation, Tyler. Relax.
I'm confident.
I'm superstitious. All right.
You know what? Let me.
I told my wife the other day. I was like, I can't wear these pants to the game against Dallas because I wore those pants to the game against Tennessee Titans, and I was like, I can't wear them again because we lost in those pants.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. I only wore my Zach Thomas jersey once against the Patriots as kind of like
You better wear it again tonight.
Thing.
You better wear it again.
Every other game I've worn my Jason Taylor jersey. And when we were playing the Cowboys, I kept switching my jersey every 5 minutes because I started with JT. We were doing good. I was
You were going through some anxiety, bro.
Dude, every day. Every time I wore my Zach Thomas jersey,
Yo,
the
you were going
gods
through
were
it.
speaking. They're like, "This isn't a
Yo,
Patriots. Take this off."
first of all, the guy sitting next to me at the stadium, I think his anxiety was through the roof because he kept farting. Dude, that was my and bro, the dude needs the dude needs a little deodorant because boy, I could smell him. It was bad. But anyways, nonetheless. But you changing your shirt every 3 seconds. Oh my god. If I was you, I would drove crazy. I would be like, yo, you better keep the damn shirt on. I ain't washing both those jerseys. I'm just saying. Let's just say.
Well, I'll be wearing JT99. Oh, Nick says they may be an American team, so they will be doing what every other American does: watch the ball from home. By the way, Nick, since you want to talk, I'm gonna go ahead and call out your typo. Does is not spelled DOSE, DOES.
Oh, you're one of those.
Well, I just want to be salty. He's being salty, but it's all good. It's all love. So I gotta have fun with him.
You're one of those who check people's grammar.
Not
my grandma
only if I want to mess with you. Only if I want to mess with you. Only if I want to mess with you. Nick says someone's salty.
Oh man.
Yeah. All jokes, brother.
But yeah, man. Score prediction. What you got?
Okay. I have a few different score predictions because this is going to depend on how the game goes. Let's say the Ravens are the Ravens from last week. 27-13 Ravens. Let's say we handle our business. I'm going to say 21-27 Dolphins. And let's say both teams are just doing their thing like a chicken wing. I honestly can't even give you because it's literally, as Mike says from Dolphins Sports Talk, 1A and 1B. That's the Miami Dolphins and Baltimore Ravens. 1A and 1B. It could be a 27-24, 27-31. Who literally has the ball last and scores is literally who's going to win this game. So there's 3 different ways. It can be just trading punches all day long. Whoever happens to have the ball last wins the game.
Listen.
Nah, you listen.
What's your score prediction? It's not what if. It's what's your score prediction?
All right. Am I being very unbiased or am I being a little bit of a homer?
Obviously, we're going to be homers because we're Dolphins. Just saying. I mean, that's given. Like
Nick says
we can beat every team in the NFL.
Nick says 26-15, but he didn't say who wins. I'm assuming he's going to think the Ravens.
Well, he's close to mine. So I did.
Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and say it.
Hurry up, man.
Say it.
On,
hey,
man.
hey! You watch your mouth. I think 31. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm going to say 24-21. Dolphins. Overtime field goal.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. You're going to make me bite my nails. I got it 24-17 Miami.
By a TD.
Last team to hold the ball wins the game. Again.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
And I think Miami will be the last team to hold the ball again. And we'll come down and score.
You know, I want to be absolutely mad.
Tyreek Hill touchdown. Put that on that bet. Bet it right now, Hard Rock. Last touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Bet that on Hard Rock Bets.
Oh, Nick says that we will get it 26-15. All right, Nick. You're all good in my book again. I'm just kidding.
But 15 though, that means there's a safety involved, no?
Not unless the Ravens get 5 field goals. That's it.
You sure?
Or you missed an extra point and
but you're talking about 5 field goals? I don't know about that.
Hey, if what we're talking about with our defense is true,
it's true. Well, I dropped the
Nick, I'm saving your receipt, brother. I'm saving your receipt.
I just dropped the link in the comment section for those of you guys who want to come up. And
Yeah, guys.
Come on, we got 10 in the room, at least on the YouTube side. Smash that like button, y'all. And come on up. I would love to hear your score predictions, guys. Type it in the comment section. I would love to see what you guys have as your score prediction. That'd be great.
For those who are watching, you guys are all in my Discord channel, so please venture to my Discord channel really, really quickly and look at the link I just posted in the general chat description. It is the YouTube channel. Be sure to click on it, get in here, and come on up and let's talk football.
Yes, I got like another 15 minutes before I gotta go. It's by the way, if el viejo está mirando el video, feliz cumpleaños, 88. And for those guys who don't know what I just said, viejo, my grandpa, right? We're Cuban out here. I'm Cuban now. Turned 88 today. Turned 88. So
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
You know what? Happy birthday, okay? Happy freaking birthday. No, but
you tried. I give you brownie points because you tried. You did try.
Yeah, come on up and join. Come on up, man.
It's close.
Click the link.
It turns out 88 years of blessings, man. 88 years of blessings. So I'm going to go spend some time with the family. And I got to go pick up Christmas.
So, feliz cumpleaños.
Cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Close enough. We'll leave it at that.
Feliz cumpleaños. You know what? I tried, okay?
That's what I said.
Look, I'm on Duolingo right now, and I'm learning mujer, woman, el niño, girl, el niño, boy. So I'm trying. Mujer.
Mujer. Yeah, you're good. Yeah,
mujer.
You're trying.
Like,
though. You got a lot of man, you just gotta find some Puerto Rican friends out there. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans in Orlando.
It's funny because I have 2 bottles of coquito in the fridge, homemade, from a Puerto Rican at my job.
I do coquito too. I did a
cool videos. Welcome in.
I did an Oreo coquito for Christmas.
We actually have that in the fridge
with white Hennessy from Mexico.
Ooh.
And I did one. My wife is Haitian, for those guys who don't know. And I did another one, not with Caribbean rum. I did it with rum from Haiti called Babacu. It's kind of like cremas, which is the same shit. It's just cremas is a little bit thicker. But I did a coquito version of with
okay. I want to see if you know a Haitian thing. I'm not going to repeat it in English. Either you know it or you don't know it. Okay, let's see. Femme jaloux, ma sisi.
You should never call somebody a masisi.
I know.
I know. The first one is
masisi. You never call somebody unless you're willing to face the consequences.
Siler. Yeah, you don't be. And first of all, we don't condone anybody being called that word. Okay,
that's why I didn't say it in English. That's why I didn't say it in English. Not many people are gonna know it, and I obviously don't stand by it. It was just one of those. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then it's okay. Good.
Dude. I've learned a lot of different things. So, and obviously the Spanish language and Creole, they're similar words, but they have different meanings. So, so coco in Creole is the woman's area.
Okay.
And coco in Spanish is coconut, like coco. So my grandfather that day made dulce de coco, which is it's like a dessert, which is like sweet coconut, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah. So when we went out to eat with my in-laws, and I was like, oh yeah, you need to try my grandfather's foods. He does dulce de coco. And dulce means sweet, but coco means thick. So they were laughing for a good 20 minutes. And I was like, oh.
I mean, that ain't wrong either, but like wrong language.
Yeah, gato in Creole is cake. But gato in Spanish is a cat. So there's different like words and different meanings for the words.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets confusing.
But I'll tell you off camera what femme jaloux means.
I'm pretty sure when my wife watches this, if she's not watching, because I'm pretty sure she might be, or one of her patients are watching, because her patients do watch the show, which is hilarious.
Oh crap! Guys, I didn't mean it. I promise. It was just one of those. I want to know if you. I want to know if you know.
Look at this motherfucker look like a fool on this damn YouTube.
Oh God.
So,
All right, see if Nick is on the queue list, because Nick asked if he can join up. Is there anybody in the queue list?
I don't see anybody on the invite list here, guys. Not yet.
Nick, if you want, come on up, man.
Anybody come on up and give them their score prediction. I'm on this show for another 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. Because then I got to run. Actually, I got to feed the dogs, then I got to run. Feed the dogs, walk them. I got 4 dogs, guys. My life is the Crispy Killer. Welcome to the YouTube channel. I saw that they subscribed. I appreciate
wonder if that's them.
The Crispy Killer. Just saying, it's crispy. Is it Krispy Kreme? Are you talking about Krispy Kreme? Just saying.
Krispy Kreme is amazing.
This is where the fat diabetic guy comes out of me. Well, the other day somebody brought something over and I was like, instant diabetes. Damn.
So, by the way, I learned that phrase at work where it's filled with nothing. Like half of the people there are Haitian. So we're bantering one day, and someone says it to me. I'm like, what's that? And then I began to say, they're like, don't finish it. This is what it is. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I have to be really careful. All right, Nick says he's on the YouTube, Phil. He's muted, and his mic is off. So, guys, type in the comments what you think the score is going to be. And while we wait for Nick to get, for Big Philly to get back and possibly bring up Nick from the channel.
I'm back. I was just grabbing something from the fridge. Hold on. Let me see why it's not letting me post the. It's not letting me post the. Look, Tyler, do this. Go on your. I sent you the link to our StreamYard on your text, on your phone. Copy and paste that on the Discord.
I can do you one better. Every time you send me that, I wish we were friends on Facebook so I can just do it that way, because I had to send it to my fiance in a messenger message and then basically copy paste it to a web browser. There we go. Click that and it'll be in the Discord. And 3, 2, 1, it is in the Discord.
Yeah, I see it there. Just type it. There it goes. There he is. All right, let's add Nick to the stage. Nick,
welcome in.
Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, we can hear you fine. Just letting you know, you do not have to be on camera if you choose that. If you don't want to be.
So I got that set up. Hold up. Okay. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, just giving you a heads up. You don't need to be on camera if you don't want to be. Okay.
Yeah, you do. Right. Peer pressure.
Hey, listen here, boss. That's all I got.
No, man. What's your score prediction for Sunday, for tomorrow?
Before he answers that question, let me go ahead and say you can find Dr._Moon. Hey, Crafty 407. We stream a lot together. He's in my comments a lot. He's a moderator from my channel. We hopefully will be doing some Rocket League later, Nick. Possible.
I want to get into that.
It's fun.
More the merrier.
I've been seeing y'all on Fortnite, and I might join y'all next time because I've been playing and I've been murking them little kids on that Fortnite.
Wow. But yeah, we got that rocking and rolling. Typically every Saturday, Nick is on the Rocket League with us, but he is visiting our fellow friend Crafty. So maybe not. If he does, awesome. If not, then maybe I'll see him in the comments, showing some love. And when you two go live, let me know. But yeah, Nick, what you got? What's your score?
Honestly, I'm thinking 26-15 or somewhere around there.
All right, 26-15. Is that in favor of the Dolphins or the Ravens?
It depends. Who are you playing?
We're playing the Ravens.
What's their score this year? You know?
Oh my. Well, they're currently the leaders in the AFC. They just put the beat down. They just put the beat down on the 49ers last week in San Fran.
12-3.
Nick didn't do his homework.
No, Nick did not do his homework.
Nick, I would suggest before you make that score prediction to do a little homework.
Yeah, I'm about to change that prediction here.
Real quick, welcome to the Chandler Cutler commentary, my friend
Cutler
Cutler.
commentary. What's
Finn's
going on?
tailgate.
Yeah, Nick's going for that rare, never seen score before.
That's what I'm saying, right? 15.
I didn't know who was playing. I just said a random number.
He came in late to the square competition and he got the 6 and the 5. He's like, "What do I do with this, man? 26 to 15."
Do a flip.
I was like, damn, 15. I was like, they'll need at least a safety. There's a touchdown, a field goal, and a safety.
Or what 15. Is it? 5 field goals.
5 field goals. Like I said, 5 field goals.
Yeah,
Jason Sanders. Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. Let's be real.
Oh God!
So, Mr. Bossman, have you ever checked out the built-in app that's on Windows, the phone link from Microsoft?
I have not.
It's actually, I checked it out. It's not invasive. It's not buggy. You know what I mean? It actually works fairly well, and it basically just links your phone if your phone's within range of the same Wi-Fi network or same home network that your computer's on, it'll like fire up automatically and link them up. You can get your text messages. You can text message out of it. And the thing of it is, when you're doing when you're sending an image, you're not limited to just your phone images when it's connected. You can actually browse your computer and send images through text that way too.
Oh, wow.
But if you click on a link out of it, it'll fire up on your desktop just like it coming through Discord or anywhere else.
And what is this called?
It's built into the Windows. It's called a phone link or my phone or something like that. So if you go on your start menu and look down towards the P's, it should be there. It just has to be initialized.
Wow,
yeah, it just has to be initialized and set up,
I'm going to do that. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, no problem. Real helpful for me. And actually Linux has one now from the KDE desktop. They call it KDE Link or KDE Connect or something, but for any of the Linux users out there.
So this may be a naive question, but I have an iPhone. Is that going to be an issue or is it?
I'm not sure. I use an Android. So I don't really know if it links to iPhone. But I would have thought that Apple would have already had something similar that you may have to install on your desktop. But
yeah, about to say Apple loves to have their own stuff and pay people.
Right.
To pay for
I would have thought they would already had some kind of phone link like that. But then again, they didn't get HDMI connections on their iPods until 10 years after everybody else did. Of course, they were able to market it as if they invented the stuff. So shout out to Steve Jobs, man. Greatest marketer ever to live.
So
welcome back, Nick.
Yeah, it's Nick. Carter, what's your score prediction?
Oh, man. It's one of them tough ones. I got 38-14. The problem I'm having is deciding who's going to actually show up because really it is a matter of,
what team shows up?
If both teams show up, then it's 38-34 somebody. But it's always likely that one team doesn't show up in these types of games, and hopefully it's them that doesn't show up. But, so I say 38-14, and whoever shows up gets the win.
I can agree to that. I can see that.
It's going to be, I want to say us. Obviously, I'm a fan, and I do believe it's not homerish. I do believe we have the absolute capability of beating them. And if they don't show up, they will fall just like every other team and get blown out.
I wonder if this is true. So I don't know if this is breaking news. But it's trending right now on Twitter. The Ravens plan to honor former running back Ray Rice as their legend of the game on Sunday against the Dolphins. Obviously, for those of you guys who don't remember, Ray Rice was kicked out of the league, if I'm not mistaken, for domestic violence, right?
He was. I believe in the elevator. It was against his woman at the time.
Right. That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
That's wow.
It is, and I certainly am not going to diminish it. But what's even more disgusting is the current double standard of everybody that came after him, to be honest with you. Because half of them are still playing.
True. I agree. A lot of them that are accused of look at Von Miller. Right now he's playing. They didn't even suspend him. They're still investigating him, but they didn't the Bills didn't. Say it again.
Well, it was the first
I
one we
said-
got to see on video. It was the shocker that was the shocker. It was the shocker that was heard around the world, and the NFL took swift action. So now they seem to have been able to shield themselves of ever having to take action again now, because everybody's got it in their mind that the NFL is staunchly against that kind of thing because they took action one time.
Yep.
So we'll just sweep everything else under the rug because generally people don't really follow football that deeply until this time of year, which
By
is
the way-
ironic if they're doing that kind of thing for
Brother,
this
I
game.
went
That's
ahead.
kind of weird.
I went ahead and synced that. I got it synced. When you load up the phone link, it does ask if you have an Android or an iPhone. So I
Oh,
got it all
cool.
set
So
up.
it does link to iPhones. Awesome.
It sure does. So
Now there
that's
may
awesome.
be some features that aren't available because of Windows talking to Apple and all that, but for the most part you should have everything.
So the next time Phil sends me a message, I can basically pull it to my computer.
Right. Basically, I need to get
Okay.
that.
Yeah, and the coolest thing, you can set up, you can allow further privileges that'll actually let you make phone calls out of your desktop and all that too. I didn't set all that up for myself just because I don't want to be aggravated in my desktop with phone calls, but yeah, you can set up like full link, like where it can do everything for you as if you're talking on your phone.
Yeah. I actually kind of want to see if I get a. Could you send me the link, Phil, and a message real quick?
Give me a second. Where are you at? Dropped it again.
All right, and now we're gonna check.
See, with me, with our team members, some of them, want the link from text, and some of them want it on Twitter. So when I'm at my desktop, I just copy paste to the phone link for them, and I copy paste to Twitter for the others. So it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
All right, I got everything enabled, so it should be good for everything now.
Every once in a while, the syncing can be a little delayed. Like you might have to, hit the refresh manually. Sometimes, but for the most part, it's been spot on for me. Every once in a while, Microsoft gets one right.
Not bad. Not
Well, all right, so it did not send a message, but I have you on here. I just sent you a message through the phone link. I just said retry. Let's see if it shows it on your end.
Yeah, it does. I just got it.
Yeah, it's like I said, sometimes the syncing can get a little hiccupish, but other than that, it's fairly decent.
Okay.
All right, so I did some research.
He did
on the
some
Miami
research.
Dolphins. All right, the league found that Dolphins.
The other thing too is you ain't
They're
got to,
pretty
if you
wrong.
left your phone on the coffee table and you're sitting at your desktop and you get a text message, the notification will come in on your computer too, and you can read it right out of there and not have, oh dang, I gotta get up, go into the other room. None of that.
That's about to
I-
make my
I
laziness
got him
very,
with
very
an
real.
anti-tampering policy. That's crazy.
That was from last year.
The only other thing that's aggravating about it is it doesn't, like, if you read it out of your desktop, it doesn't mark it as red on your phone. So you have to go through
Yeah,
and
that's
swipe
annoying.
mark red on everything on your phone.
Yo, Mr. Bossman, we got to do a Madden night one night, bro.
I don't even have the newest Madden game. I didn't even buy it.
But it's available on ePass, on EA Sports Pass on Xbox. If you have an Xbox,
I have an Xbox One that's been collecting dust the last half a year actually.
I bet
I have
it
my
ain't as
computer.
thick as my dust on mine. I don't think I've played Madden for like a month, and that's the last time I touched it.
I play that shit all the time.
I
You
don't
gotta
even
remember, I have a
I don't
desktop
even use
now.
it for the XBMC built into it. I've
I
got
just spanked
Roku
the
for
Wow.
that.
I just spanked the team, the Dallas. Some guy playing with Dallas. I beat the living poop out of it. He quit, hopped off the sticks. That's what I call it. Hop off the sticks. So, but yeah, man. I just want to take a while. I'm gonna end the show. Color, thank you for coming up, Nick, Mr. Bossman 407.
Yeah, no problem.
For those of you guys who haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We normally are live on Tuesday nights at 8:30. This is a rarity on a Saturday afternoon. So make sure you guys hit that that like button, notification bell to let us know that we are live and
People else check this out.
and once we reach 500 subscribers, I'll be giving away our first autographed jersey for Nick Needham, signed by Nick Needham and verified by JSA. So make sure you guys tune in for that once we reach 500 subs here on YouTube. And hey, follow my TikTok channel, man. I'm having fun with the TikTok. I did a funny video the other day with in regards to Hard Knocks, which is pretty fucking funny with the Tennessee Titans. Now, my God. So this whole entire time, my comment section hasn't been working. So now is when I start getting flooded with comments.
A prediction. I think it's gonna be
Dr. Moon, Big Fit. What's going on, Canes? I got
20,
so late. Lewis, what's going on?
To
The Crispy Killer.
no, I don't even know.
Ralph, what's going on, bud? Now all this clicks in. I'm like, God damn it. But anyways, Utah Fins fan, what's going on, dude? From Utah. Ravens fans are thugs.
Oh wow!
We're a class act. That is true. He knocked out a girl. Yeah, I do remember that. FN tag, big toes. Big toes, 1775, I guess. What's going on, Canes? Man, Canes,
So
bro.
are they trying to set up the medieval tournament with that honoring Ray Rice? Like, because if they win, then God never lets the righteous man win. Isn't that the whole point behind the medieval tournament? They're going to be like, see, we honored Ray Rice and the football gods blessed us with a win.
Oh,
Take
boy.
that.
Oh, God. He went down the rabbit hole. I want to see.
Oh, my God.
NFC list. Oh, my God. Yo, let me not, bro. Let's not go down. This is not conspiracy talk. We could do a conspiracy talk, but not on this channel. Not on this show and not on this
Not
channel.
on this channel and not on my channel. We ain't
gotta
doing
do
that.
that on a different channel because I don't care if it gets cut off. But
I'll be a part of that
Come on, boss,
conversation,
man.
but it won't be on my channel.
No, not on this channel.
That's fair.
Oh, man.
I'll have to find
But
out
hey,
on my channel though.
I'll
But
join
hey,
that, but not on my channel.
Discord
I'll think
channel
I'll
on your Discord server. It's that channel with the little padlock next to it.
Yeah, that says live.
But hey, man, I want to wish all of you guys a happy New Year. Cutler, Nick, Mr. Bossman, everybody who commented, Ralph, Mr. Canes, Utah, Nene, Lewis, everybody. Dr. Moon is here.
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
Yeah, so everybody there, happy New Year's to all of you guys. And I hope that we have a very great new year. I hope Miami gets a dub tomorrow into the new year. Should be great. Last W of 2023. Last W of
You're
2023.
gonna need it.
So hopefully we get a nice little W, you guys. Enjoy your time with your family. And we will see you Tuesday, hopefully, for Victory Tuesday. Called Victory Tuesday. Victory Taco Tuesday.
Tacos on Tuesday.
Victory Taco Tuesday.
That's not bad.
I like that.
Sounds like I need to make some tacos. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy. I'm going to go spend some time with my 88-year-old grandpa. Play some dominoes. Be straight.
I'm about to do a separate live. Gonna have some fun. So y'all come on in.
I'll come on and watch my way over there. So I'll be in the comment section, Mr. Boss Man.
Where do you find Mr. Bossman at?
You can
TikTok.
find me on TikTok at Mr. Bossman407 is my TikTok at Mr. Bossman407. And
From the Orlando area, huh?
I am in Orlando. That's right.
I'm formerly 407.
Oh, okay.
Back when we were younger, it was before they implemented 561.
I'm hoping to be 407.
Yeah, and before that, before 407, we were 305.
Ah.
All the way clean on up to Okeechobee.
I've been 305 for a long time, so I can't afford to do
The
shit.
first change was to 407 when I was like probably 10 or 11 years old. And then about 15 or 16, we got the 561.
Nice. Well, it's a nice area too, Color. So You're in a good
Yeah.
area because it's still.
Yeah,
still
we're in that area where we couldn't decide whether we wanted to be a big city or not for all those decades, and then
Yeah, but
finally
that
we
you're in
graduated.
because you're an hour from Miami, so it's not too bad.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much again. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Fins up, Nick. Thank you for coming. I appreciate
I'm
it.
not doing that, but
At least we did. At least we did. At least we did some research. That 15 points. I don't know if that was questionable.
Oh,
But,
wait, hold on.
all right, but yeah, have a great night. Good night, guys.
Fins up, baby.